Hello, fellow reader. Join me, I am your host, Sansi. Dive into the world of magic and explore the most stories full of wonder, fantastical delights. Open your eyes and see the parade come to life. Sansi's parade, Sansi's parade. Join the parade, Sansi's parade, parade. Sansi's parade, Sansi's parade. Join the parade, Sansi's parade.
Chapter 32. As soon as Alastor took his seat in the car, Vaggie started punching and kicking Alastor with all her hatred and fury while Alastor sat still unhazed and paid Vaggie no mind while waiting for her to calm down. Vaggie punched and kicked until she tired herself out and became a crying and sobbing mess. That was until Vaggie realized that she still had the chance to warn Angel when she returned to Alastor's manor. From then on, Vaggie remained quiet on that awkward drive home. Alastor was oddly quiet too until they returned to his home. Once the limo's door was opened, Vaggie made a rush to the door, wanting to run and warn Angel of the danger he was in. Alastor stood there, surprised at Vaggie's urgency, and asked, "Sweetheart, where are you going?" Vaggie didn't respond, hoping that he would just think she was going to her room to cry some more. Once she made it to her bedroom, Vaggie threw herself onto the bed and pretended to sob into her pillow. When she thought she had listened out for Alastor long enough, Vaggie took her pillow, walked into the bathroom, locked the door, and started desperately banging on the wall to get Angel's attention while calling out his name. Unfortunately, there was no answer from Angel Dust. There was no sound behind the wall beyond the noises of the house. Vaggie began to pound again on the wall, more desperately calling out Angel's name. When that didn't work, Vaggie had an idea. She grabbed her notebook from the other room and wrote out a full message. Then Vaggie crumpled that paper into a ball, opened the vent connecting both their rooms and stuck that note in Angel's vent. If he went to the bathroom and looked in the vent as he had for his extra food, Angel would see it, but even then, she couldn't be sure that it would happen. Vaggie felt more tears coming as she covered up the vent, stood up, and continued pounding on the bathroom wall, calling for Angel and praying that the sedatives Angel was under would wear off soon. But however much she tried, no answer came. Vaggie pounded against the wall until her knuckles were raw. But no answer came. Vaggie was determined though. She couldn't abandon Angel. She just couldn't. Vaggie got up, laid her towels on the ground, put her pillow on the ground next to the vent, turned off the light, laid her head on the pillow, and waited. All was silent as the grave and still as a frozen pond. But Vaggie wouldn't leave. She would stay there no longer how long it took Angel to wake up. Vaggie felt herself dozing off and was almost gone when she thought she heard footsteps. Behind the wall, Vaggie heard Angel's muffled cry of pain. Vaggie sat up right away and yelled, "Angel? Angel, is that you?" All she heard were muffled cries from Angel. Vaggie didn't hesitate to scream, "Angel! If you can't speak, listen. The auction's a sham. Alastor has already sold you to your family. We were there tonight. They plan on putting you through conversion therapy. They want to put you through electroshock therapy and lobotomize you with a celestial weapon if you don't listen. They're coming for you tomorrow night. You have to get out of here while you still can. Don't worry about me. Please, save yourself." It was then that Vaggie heard a cruel chuckle that she knew belonged to Rosie. "Dearie, he's unconscious," Rosie sneered. "Your little warning hasn't made it to him." Vaggie stepped back in shock at the pompous overlord's voice before she growled, "Rosie? Where the fuck are you? Leave Angel alone." "Oh, don't worry," Rosie replied in her sweet, mocking tone. "I wasn't harming Angel, dearie. I was only giving him medicine to help him remain asleep. I'm surprised you're still awake. It looks like you need to take some medicine, too. Fat chance. Vaggie snarled, regaining her stance against the wall. I won't rest until I warn Angel. That was, until a strong arm wrapped around her arms and chest, holding them down, and another hand held a strong-smelling cloth to her nose and mouth. Hush, dear, Alastor cooed while effortlessly holding his struggling bride. It's late, and Angel is trying to sleep. It's past time for you to be asleep, too. Vaggie struggled as hard as she could but quickly fell unconscious.